either way. On what strength these things are going to hit, but either way they're already evacuating and all that. But let's jump into some crazy stuff here. Wow, man, the stream is already sucking. How can that even possibly be going on? Anyway, here we go. Oh, before I play this, there is somebody out there that is fixing the delay on my videos and re-uploading them, but I forgot to write down the address or his webpage, so I'll try to dig that up. Yeah, it's already kind of buffering. I'm not doing nothing yet, so I'm going to try to give this a second to get caught up. Let me see what I got running. Let me pause some stuff here, see if that helps. Make sure I don't have anything running. Nothing is running. Always right here around this time, right around 9 o'clock, we get this problem. Every single time. Anyway, guys, I'm just kind of let this, I'm just trying to let this kind of catch up. Hopefully it's going to catch up. All right, hopefully this will catch up. Okay.
Chazangmi zooms in on their response.
It took over a year to find out that South Korea's second largest earthquake on record that shook the port city of Pohang, some 370 kilometers southeast of Seoul, was not natural, but man-made. Following revelations on Wednesday that the quake of magnitude 5.4 was triggered by excavations at a local geothermal power plant, local residents voiced their anger over great mental distress it had caused them. The mayor of Pohang, in a press briefing Thursday, cited the thousands of homes damaged and the dozens of people injured, as he called for a prompt response from the government. He said,
so there you go, man. They caused another man-made earthquake. All the fracking when the volcano was going off there in Hawaii, I had watched one of the town hall meetings, and they were talking about how fracking causes, up to 4.5 earthquakes. This was a 5.7. And if you didn't know, they're fracking or starting to frack into the side of Yellowstone. And then when you look at Kansas and Nebraska and Texas, where all the fracking quakes are, it's only a matter of time for a really big one. We got all this water weight going on. The New Madrid is, the earthquakes are actually way down for them. And most of that is caused because all of the fracking has created a weak point somewhere else. So like Kansas and Oklahoma, man, that's like the New Madrid. But anyway, we're going to jump into some more crazy stuff. I just thought that was pretty crazy. They're getting sued over a man-made big-ass earthquake. Here's one more headline that we'll get in. Gene-edited food quietly arrives in restaurant cooking oil. A Midwestern restaurant is using cooking oil made of soybeans gene-edited to be healthier and longer lasting. Hang on a second, I got a cough here. All right, now I'm good now. Yeah, I needed to cough real quick. So this is pretty crazy because somewhere in the Midwest, a restaurant is frying foods with oil made from gene-edited soybeans. That's according to the company making the oil, which says the first commercial use of a gene-edited food in the U.S. But get this, they won't tell who's using it. They're testing on the people without nobody knowing the restaurant, nobody knowing where it's at. And it even said here, said it can't reveal its first customer for competitive reasons, but CEO Jim Blom said the oil is in use and being eaten. You know, that they say that this stuff is safe, but man, how do they know? They don't know the long-term effects on our bodies. They're also exploring gene-edited mushrooms that don't brown, wheat with more fiber, better producing tomatoes, herbicide-tolerant canola, and rice that doesn't absorb soil pollution as it grows. Now, if you take how they're flooding out all the farming lands across the world, this is what they're going to be pushing. They're going to be pushing the GMO seeds and you know, crop resistant, flood resistant. Somebody's going to make a lot of money off this, and that's what I think they're doing. So grow your own food. Stay away from everything, because now they're doing it without nobody knowing. I mean, this is ridiculous. All right, so with all the flooding, check this out. I can't even remember where this popped up from. Maybe somebody sent it to me. I don't know. I was looking for something, but this is from March 20th. This is yesterday. This is over in California, man. Every one of their current reservoirs are over flood stage. So you got some of them here at, you know, 106% over the Lake Shasta. The Oroville Dam is 103%. Folsom Lake, 108%. 136% in New Melones Lake. 115% Don Pedro Reservoir. Here's another one, Lake McCurr, 126%. They got more big time rain and snow coming in. These dams are going to collapse just like the other dams. I mean, they're wanting to build these mega dams. This is how they can do it. They can create a mass devastating, I mean, big time devastating issue, and then say, hey, we got to build this. We need billions and billions of dollars. All right, I had this article the other day, and I didn't read down. This is where I found that they were using dynamite to blow the dam up. They're saying they're blowing the ice up, but when I show you some of this footage here, let's listen to this.
Surge is going to run down to the confluence where it meets the Missouri, and of course the Missouri is going to come up some more. They're working very hard to dynamite it.
All right, guys, so they dynamited the ice logs is what they're saying. But when you look at the footage of the dam, this was more than a log jam. Look at this. Let me play a little clip of this. Look at that dam. That thing was took out. It looks like they dropped some dynamite. Looks like they dropped some bunker busters on this thing. This dam was exploded. You can see the hunks of the, look, the whole thing was blew apart. I mean, it's missing mass sections of the dam. This is a major contributor to the floods. You know, they can blame it all on ice chunks all they want. But this is something way more than that, man. I think the dynamite got a little too close to the dam, or something happened major. That's also owned by a Nebraska power plant. You know, a lot of things are revolved around the power stations, the power plants. I'm talking all across the world. I'm talking, it has to do with a bunch of things like the Paradise Fires. There's a responsibility that they have in all these things going on. And it's not like every state, I don't know about other states, but here in Missouri, no matter where you live in Missouri, you only get one power company, you know, and they're assholes. There's no way to shop around for power. I mean, they're jerks, and you only get one. You don't have a choice. So they get away with anything they want. I mean, just see if I could scroll this up a little more. All the links for this is in the description. You want to watch the full videos and all that. And I still got, you know, all my documentation of going up to Omaha. In fact, I'm going to play a little clip. I don't have, you know, just didn't have time to get all that up. But here's my drive up there. Just a little quick segment when I was first getting close up there. And I was like the only one on the highway. I was the only one heading to the storm. So here you go. Yeah, whoa, now you can really see how it's just about, like, it's really bad right here. Like, it was over the water, over the road. So it looks like they've got it cleaned up here. I mean, it's like going across the ocean right here. Major flooding. Ain't gonna take much to get it back up over the highway. You see the debris was starting to come up over. This part was definitely flooded back in 2011. But man, this is like you're driving through a lake. So really, really bad, man. I mean, the water's just right at the highway. This is all farmland. Look at the houses. You can see them. Let me roll the window down. Yeah, all them houses are underwater over there. They still got power, it looks like. So that whole little town is completely underwater. So that might be where they had to do some rescues. So wow, let's see if I can zoom in. Yeah, so I do see, I see some lights, maybe a rescue boat or something. Yeah, man, we're water both sides. I've never seen the water up that far. 'Cause I don't think I was able to come. All right, guys, so let me tell you, let me set that up a little bit, man. There's no, the Missouri River is like miles away, way over to the left side of that by a bluff. I mean, it's probably 2 miles. That's all farmland in Missouri. Way down there from all the other floods. I mean, and it's on both sides of the highway. It was simply amazing. And I think was flooded in 1993, not 2011, but pretty crazy stuff. I got tons of footage like that I'm going to make a documentary of me going up there. I just can't never come up with the time. Well, anyway, down there in Australia, we got these 2 Category 5 cyclones that hit. And what's weird is it's exactly 20 years after another Category 5 devastated Exmouth. I mean, this was a bad storm. And you can check out, look at this telephone pole right here. It's just bent right over from the winds. All these links will be in the description if you want to read into this. But yeah, 20 years to the day. And there was some other stuff about this. Look, okay, on this chart here, severe versus non-severe tropical cyclone. This is for the Australia area. And over here to the left, this is way back in 1970 to 1971. And the really high peak, it looks like, for actually the amount was here on 75 to 76. But look, as you go down, look at the strength and the severe versus non-severe. It's actually dropped like a lot. So, you know, they keep saying the global warming is making things worse. Well, not down here. It's like actually not as bad as average. And here they are. They're still saying that we're in a El Nino alert. I really need to load that page up. What in the heck is this guy doing? we'll check that probably tomorrow night. I'll get more time. We'll check the southern oscillation. We'll check out the El Nino on the Earth null. But yeah, big time. They're evacuating people down here, and yeah, bad stuff going on all around the world. Here's another little article before we get into some of the other stuff. Dozens of Victorian prisoners hit by flu outbreak. What do you want to bet they're going to be injecting these people? And that's the thing, you know, if flu shots like measles shots worked, why do we have measles? Why do people that get the vaccine even worry if people don't get it? If it works, nobody will get it. So just things to think about. All right, let me get over to this scene. I'm going to have to add in a page here. Let's go ahead and check Cyclone Trevor first. And for some reason, I always have to add this in here. So let me get this added. And here we go. Get this big enough so you guys can see it. Yeah, it's not real big here. Let me sucky thing about live, man. You gotta kind of play around with this sometimes as you go. All right, so now I noticed that the tropical cyclone page has these strengths a lot less now, but the Australian feeds are showing a much different story. This was supposed to hit at a category 4. Now they're saying it's going to hit as a category 2, but we'll keep our eye on this one and just see. Let me see if I got the other one. Yeah, let me add this one in. Take that one away. Should be this one. There we go. All right, let me get this expanded a little bit here. All right, I need to get it up and put the tracks on here. Let me get it on something we can see a little better. Sorry it's taking me so long, man. This thing's kind of a pain sometimes. Yeah, then tomorrow's 322 Skull and Bones. Wow, is this thing not going to load for us? So I'm going to go ahead and close that one. I don't need that one. All right, so this is the tropical cyclone page, and it's showing it now not even turning into a Cat 5, but a Cat 4, Cat 3, and then hitting around a Cat 2. But check out this from the Australian feed. Let me get back over to the other page. Like, who do you believe, man? You know, they're taking away our radars and stuff like that. Let me make sure I get this closed out. All right, there. Now let me add this over here. So here's the Australian one. And when you look at this one, it's showing it going into a Cat 4 today. Then a 5 all the way down and hitting at a Cat 4 right here at Port Hinland. So we're just going to have to see where this thing goes and what strength it actually hits in. Oh yeah, let me just check this one more time. Let me get the mimic map going from here. Still got the cyclone out here too. Now there's a Invest 93S. All right, we're done with this one. Check the mimic out. Definitely see him spinning. You know, I really wanted to tweet David Miles today. I wanted to ask him if his technology could stop these cyclones or if he could steer them out and away. But I just didn't get time. In fact, I might text him tomorrow just to see what he says or if he even answers me. We got a weird anomaly right there. Look, it's a square pattern cut out. That's not a stitching error. Still flashing the Gulf of Mexico. Look, they're trying to merge the two rivers again. Split it apart. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to really look at this thing close tomorrow. Yeah, so here's the two cyclones. Looks like a face, don't it? Make sure we're on now. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and click this forward and see where they track. So look at that, man. They're both looking pretty damn severe to me. That one's going to hang around for a little bit. Let me go back to now. Let's just check the rain amounts with this. Holy crap, I've never seen them almost off the chart. So you still have Zimbabwe. You know, tons of people are dying out there. Yeah, here's our two other disturbances. All right, let's go ahead and get up to the United States. All right, I want to fast forward this real quick just to see. These are 3-hour precipitation amounts. I just wanted to kind of see. All right, we didn't get a whole lot there. Let's go ahead and check the ocean waves. Now, these guys up here were getting hit with 50-foot waves. And I don't think they're getting them now. I think that was a couple days ago. Pretty sure we gave the warning out on the 16-day. Oh, yeah, they're coming. Here they are. Yeah, 49-foot waves. So here on the 23rd, you got mega waves hitting up here. I mean, 40 foot's pretty bad. When you're getting a 50 foot, that's a different story. 50.4. So major alert up here for that area. I always forget that area. What is that? Norway. Norway, Sweden, big time waves coming your way. Let's go ahead and check. Man, I'm like losing my voice. So with this storm hitting West Australia, we got 39.5 foot waves, 37 foot. That one's definitely weakened. All right, I want to go ahead and check the carbon monoxide, and then I want to go back in time if it'll let me. I want to see if we can pick up that fire in Houston. Hey, thanks there, Drone Wolf. Much love out there. Yeah, it's like it's not really coming up on here unless I'll dig into this later. That's taking way too much time. Something major going down there. Okay. High levels of carbon dioxide. I'm kind of getting through this fast because we got other stuff to take a quick look at. I just want to go ahead and check this. That's a weird spot right there. All right, we do need to check the sea surface temperatures. See if they're creating the El Nino they keep talking about. As far as the temperatures, looks a-okay. But it's always forming right here. Hey, thanks there, Super Dave. So I still think they're lying about the El Nino. And we're supposed to get hit by some M-class flare tonight into tomorrow. So really nothing's showing yet. All right, let's go ahead and check the world view. Everybody that was here last night during the show, we had a massive spraying operation right here over North Carolina and West Virginia. Guess where the rain is right now? In fact, let me go ahead and get the Go 16 running. Yeah, there's a lot of frogs out here, man. They're loud, too. Okay, going ahead and put on the radars. But exactly where the spraying operations was, it's raining. They cloud seeded it, man. There's like no denying it. They did it. Every single spot they were seeding yesterday has a area of rain in it. Every single one. And where the big spraying operation was up here, look, the storm is centered over the spraying operations. When you see sprays, a day or two later, you're getting the rain. All right, so let's just kind of take a quick gander at this. So they're still trying to fabricate something out here. They are conjuring up something out here in the Pacific. This could be the final blow to top all the dams off. So it looks like we got maybe a small spraying operation in Arizona. Part of the Bajas. Midwest was all clear today. Can't really see up in Canada right now. All right, Florida actually looks almost clear except for a couple little straggler sprayers up here. Of course, you got a lot of fires going on too. Here's the spraying operation. Right here off the coast of Boston. All the way up into Maine, New Brunswick, Montreal is getting sprayed. Probably Detroit, Michigan. Thanks, sir, Jonathan. And let's go check out what's going on over here. Look, wow, Portugal, Spain, clear. New operation off the coast, but not like a real big one. UK, you're getting hit. I didn't get a chance to look at the weather, but you're definitely got some aerosols. So the rain's coming your way regardless. Spraying again over Ukraine. And what do we got going here in Syria? Let me get that to load. Israel, completely clear. I can't believe I'm losing my voice. Whenever I get real tired, man, I start losing my voice. And it's been one of them weeks. Yeah, so look at this weird spraying operation over Syria. Definitely flying 2 side by side, sometimes 3. All right, so we got that kind of document. It was trying to get through this stuff pretty fast because I know my voice ain't gonna hold up. Possible spraying there over the Yellow Sea, and then here's all the stuff going on down here in Australia. That looks synthetic to me. I'd really have to dig into this and all the layers to see if they've put any kind of bunker fuel or aerosols in this. But definitely a lot of the signature colors of cloud seeding. Might be some segmented spray. It's just hard to tell. I got to really study all the different layers. It took or did the assault weapons ban down here in New Zealand. So probably New Zealand's going to be invaded now by the migrants and all that crazy stuff, even worse. Yeah, this is a conjured invasion. Like, this is planned. Most of you guys already know all that. Better not get into that tonight. All right, so we're probably good with that. Let's go ahead and jump into this. Let's click play. Wow, why they got it running so fast? Hold on. Probably didn't get it on the 200 frames. All right, I guess why this is loading. Welcome in Vala Lome Verdia Crickety Doodle Natural Born Out of the Blue Bamboo Soldier Mia Captain Guam Lori W Miss Elenis Jonathan Kilroy was here Natural Born Rebel Brandon She. It looks like the stream's running good, but Troy, Kelly Simpson, Tina Warner, Lead with Love, Captain Guam, Polymer, St. James, Sandra, Shayna, Heather, Rhonda Long, Mad Jeeper, Bamboo, John Hart, Troy, Peace, Jaybird. Welcome in. Out of the Blue, James Woods, Blue Pill, Truth Be Told, From Heaven, Janin, Kate, Jeesman, Michelle, Only the Truth, Don, Nevadaologist, Kelly, Super Dave, Elizabeth, Wing, Truckers Weather. All right, guys, welcome in. Oh, yeah, my voice is going. This sucks. And we can see all the next rads are down, you know, right where they want them down. Wonder if I can add the cirrus layer instead of these and still have the next rads going. Let's give it a try. Hey, thanks there, Don. Montana. Well, because what they want to do, they're trying to destroy civilizations. That's why they're shipping these people all out of their country, spreading them out everywhere to cause chaos. You take the guns away. Now you do all the race baiting. You start the civil war, and nobody has no way to defend themselves, man. That's what's going on. All right, let's see if I can contrast this a little bit. There we go. Now we can see these things. Look, the military radars are still going off. Heavy trails there in Mexico. You can definitely see all the trails ahead of the storm. And then everywhere they sprayed is where the rains are. Still got the weird wind pattern. Yeah, they're going to call this a nor'easter. They've retired a bunch of the storm names. Look, we got beams coming out of the Texas radar. And I think I see, yeah, we got beams going all over down there. Let me see if I can get a little better look at that. Yeah, they're definitely targeting the water. Now another aspect of this, all these floodwaters, if they get into the water aquifers, and I know to see our lake here right now, it's way full. Like they're holding the water back, so it's filling up from all the snow melt. That's going to happen all the way downstream. I think we're going to be seeing flooding all the way down to the coast. We have beams coming out of Mississippi, tons of beams coming out of Texas, right where the trails are. They're really beaming out tonight, so they're setting up. I want to try to take off the why is it okay? So I need to take the radar off just for a second here. It's weird I don't have like the whole picture. All right, look at him spray out ahead of this, guys. Look right there in Texas. I'll zoom in just a little more just to get the full picture of how they see these storms. And I think they're using the nanobots and all the materials that they put in here, but to help the ground radar communicate with the clouds. They all work in conjunction. So let's see if we can get, yeah, this is going to be a big time spraying. Look at these guys right here. Take that in slow mo. Look, it's the super thick ones again. See, they got the super thick ones, then the real thin ones. They're using different mixes, combining this stuff. If they want to make it snow, down here in the corner, huge fat ones. If they want to make it snow, they're going to use the ice nucleation. I know Jan out there is doing some research on what they could be using, and I'll be looking forward to that stuff. But yeah, look at this, just right out ahead of the storm. And now you put in all these radars that are right ahead of here, beaming it. I mean, there's your proof that they are completely steering the storms with the ground-based radars. And they're using the trails and the different mixes to kind of make it like a computer of clouds. See if I can get this whole thing to load. Wrapped up. It's all here right now. Oh, maybe if I stop that, let me close that out. So this is the only thing we'll have up, so it shouldn't buffer. Yeah, it's going to take this a little bit to load. Big fat trail right there over Colorado. Big time spraying operation in Mexico, just below New Mexico, going into Texas. So they're spraying over the border like not want to build a space fort. There's probably a weather force that's probably a branch of the UN spraying over the Canada border, over Michigan, and down into Wisconsin. Look at the chem fog all over Illinois, Wisconsin, and then big time spraying here over this. Let me see if I can zoom in on these Texas ones that are beaming. We're getting close to nailing them. That's why they're doing it. Yeah, look at that beam's already pegged out, pointed right at the storms. Let's try to do a 24-hour loop. So anyway, guys, anybody downstream from the Missouri River, the Mississippi River, anywhere in California, man, you got to be on your toes. You got to be ready for a dam breaking. I mean, you don't get much time. Man, look at them blasting that thing. Look what's going on at the radar. Look, you think that's like an inflow or outflow? Whatever it was, they exploded it with the microwave transmissions. You know, you're shooting out the mid-range frequencies at the storm. Let's change to the base velocity, see how it looks. Yeah, I think that's yeah, you might have been able to hear them, but they're, it's mainly the tree frogs. I can't hear them because I got headsets on, but they are loud. All right, let's go down to the mean velocity. All right, so here's, you know, when I see the purple, I consider that the microwaves because there is no purple on this chart at all. So I'm thinking this is picking up, you know, the microwave pulse and then the beams, microwave transmissions. So, wow, that's really showing up good. Yeah, it has for a while, all winter. So, look at that explosion. That's not birds. Stupid meteorologists. They're such liars. All right, let's check a couple more here. I know I've seen another one beaming. I just can't remember which one it was. Let's go ahead and see if we can pick this one up. Hey, thanks there, Ask Mama channel. Make sure, yeah, don't forget to subscribe to the backup channel. All right, so yeah, look, we got a beam coming out of this one. A couple beams, but they're not showing us the military ones down here freaking out. See, they took away two heights from us, and that kind of affects what we're looking at here. All right, let's go ahead and click this thing. Looks like you guys are out there playing some Whack-A-Troll. I like that game. Hey, if you don't follow the rules, you jump into the game. I didn't see what was going on, but that's the way it is. still, we're seeing receiving signals from the military next rad, but we're not getting any return signals. So that's pretty weird. I've never seen it do that. And let's just go see what's going on up here in the Northeast. Yeah, chickens are cool, man. We got them trained where they'll jump up in your arms. I mean, we babied them pretty good. That's right. All right, so this is going to be considered a nor'easter. What do we got there? Is that the chaff, the military chemtrails? Yes, you did. You guys are the best on the net, man. All right. Let's see what's going on. Look, the next rad's still working up here where it's flooded. Oh, there's Raymond B out there. Yeah, Raymond B. If you guys like Mike Decker's footage, you got to check out Raymond B's, man. He's got some bombshell footage. Well, just don't use the F word and talk crap, and you won't find out. You don't want to play the game. Hey, thanks, sir, Thomas. Yeah, Australia. Yeah, I talked about that earlier. Yeah, they're definitely getting evacuation warnings. All right, I kind of wanted to go back to the Ghost 16. How do I get back there? You know, it's almost like they cut off the, yeah, see, they totally took out the college page part of this. The weather, they're probably hiding it. You probably got to have a license now to get the meteorology maps and stuff, which is just crap. You know, we pay all these guys, man. They get all our tax money. NASA, all these people get our money. We should have real-time Earth, high-resolution stuff, but we don't. They don't want us catching their nefarious stuff. But we'll keep finding ways around it. We'll keep finding it. They can't hide it. Yep, that guy got timed out. Maybe it's YouTube. Remember a while back, YouTube come in here and they were banning our live chat. Somebody's talking about goats. You guys remember the goats? The baby goats, and they thought we were talking about Muslims or something? That's the pygmy goats. Yeah, they thought we were using hate speech or something, man. They blocked the chat. They blocked the mod. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and call this a show. My voice is giving out. We'll definitely, I'm going to work on some stuff this weekend. We'll get some more bombshell information and dig into some of this stuff a little bit better. Just running really short on time here last few nights. So anyway, guys, much love out there. Let's rise. We're going to hit the exit screen. I'll come join you for a minute. Much love out there. And make sure you subscribe to the backup channel. I know they're going to get us. Make sure you subscribe to all them little links. Twitch, all that stuff. Anyway, guys, much love. Here we go. Let's rise.